Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
Good day. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows, I might turn up something before you do.
Hello?
Hey!
I'm listening.
Hello. Welcome to Castle Coral.
Hello, I'm Laith Waverick, the Chief Herald and Countess Valga's attendant. Welcome to Coral. The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. Did you hear about Reynald Germain's long-lost twin brother returning to Coral? Now I hear there's a stranger in town asking about them. A dark elf. From back east, they say. I wonder what he wants. You won't believe what's happened. Francois Motier has been killed. Murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. It's true. I saw the body myself. Many years ago, when the Count was still alive, a daring thief stole the ancient honor blade of Coral from out of this castle. Why? This is incredible. I never thought to see this sword again. How did you... Never mind. One should not look a gift horse in the mouth. Please accept my thanks on behalf of the people of Coral for restoring this sword and the honor of our city. As a token of our gratitude, I bestow upon you a symbol of honor and heroism, the escutcheon of Coral. You've done a great service to Coral, and you should be proud. Fare thee well.
Hello. Welcome to Castle Coral. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orcato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being. You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you? Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. Good luck, investigator.
What's this about?
You have something to tell me about my father? I'm at a loss for words. Already I've heard that the honor blade rests again in Castle Coral, and the escutcheon of coral you have is all the proof I need. My father had told us that he had hidden something away for us, something to provide for our future, but I never imagined it was this. I'm sorry you had to be tasked to right this wrong that my father was responsible for. Once again, you've stuck your neck out for us. Maybe in the past my family was notorious, but never let it be said that the current Gemains don't pay their dues. I'd like you to have this keepsake. My father gave it to me when I was but a lad. I think you should have it. Thanks again, my friend. You are always welcome in our home. Honor suits you well. May your journeys always be safe.
Herbal grow orcog. Knows you need axes and blunt weapons. Big ones. So he makes them and sells them here. Slash and Smash, the big orc weapons shop. Big weapons for big heroes. Wow. Palinira is a tough negotiator. Hard to get her prices down. Can't go into battle with broken equipment. Where else? You have to be here. This is the city. The big city. Why waste time in little places? Good day.
State your business. Move along.
Who will help an old beggar?
How goes it? Rajirad greets you. His brothers are Hasiri and Urjabi. The Black Horse Courier is our Imperial News Service, chartered by the Elder Council. Do you believe any of that talk about Morob? You see Khajiit always running to the city? You see Rajirad and his brothers. We bring the Black Horse Courier to the good citizens, yes? Do you believe any of them? You too. Well met. The Black Horse Courier. Here. Goodbye.
Who will help an old beggar?
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name Thorinir. He is dirty, plain and simple. I don't trust him at all. Won't even come to merchant meetings and set his prices so low, he undercuts everyone. If you want to give me a hand, go speak with Jensine at her good-as-new merchandise store. She can clue you in and maybe offer some coin. Jensine is the lady you... Bye.
Tertullian, Sergius, and Cicero, the three Verus brothers. I'm Sergius. So the anvil break-ins were an inside job? The Fighters Guild took care of it? Good work. Goodbye.
Children are starving.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up. So, Tertullian sent you, huh? Well then, he usually sizes up people well, so you may be just what we're looking for. I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad, a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good. What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know. We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice. His inventory must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself. Samuel Bantian used to be able to pick any lock in the city. He's settled down now, though. Everyone comes to the big city to buy and sell. Why not? More stores, better selection, better prices. I hope you're more successful uncovering his scheme than we've been. Thanks again for your help.
Have mercy. Just one coin. Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat. I'm so... He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. Thank you, kind lady. The feed bag isn't fancy, but it fills you up. Blessings of anew up on ye.
Who will help an old beggar?
Coin for the infirm.
You look like a bright one.
How do you do? How are you today?
Have mercy. Just one coin.
You've come to divine elegance because you care about what you wear. And Palinneria has what you want, or no one has. Thalian, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel. That's in the Talos Plaza district here in the Imperial City. I'd ask around there if I were you. You too.
Who's the key to your house? Find Mandel. He can get in, I'll bet.
I'm glad he's willing to teach others. Lockpicking has gotten so much harder recently.
And
She'll train up. I've heard of others. Goodbye.
Speak. Let's hear it.
The Kavach Oblivion Gate has been closed. Don't you understand what that means? We can beat the bastards.
So I've heard.
You read the latest.
Oh. Hello.
What is it?
Oh, Phalion, dear Phalion, why must you ruin both our lives? Yes, my lady. How may I help you? Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but I feel I can trust you. I just don't know what to do about Phalion. All he thinks about, all he cares about is skooma. He was a fine young man once. But he's lost everything. His looks, his money, his self-respect. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. He walks around the city looking for skooma. And then he goes to Lorkmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elfin Gardens district. I think the house is deserted. That's why he goes there. So he can escape from life and do his skooma. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend. I just hope my sweet Phalion can clean himself up, or that awful skooma will be the death of him. If you need light armor, talk to Marrow Rufus at the Best Defense. Farewell.
better. How about you?
I've been better.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Of course not.
I am honored by your presence. The High Elf Phalian now swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs. Here is your reward and bonus. Both have been well earned. Go now and rest, and may the Night Mother guard your dreams. I have another contract when you're ready, one that will rely on your ability to remain fully undetected. Far to the west, there lives a fierce warlord and his company of loyal mercenaries. Your target is the warlord. Do you accept this contract? Excellent. Now listen closely. Nestled in the mountains to the west lies Fort Such. It is the home of the warlord Roderick and his mercenaries. Roderick has recently taken ill. He now lies in eternal slumber, kept alive only by the daily administration of a powerful medicine. You must infiltrate Fort Such, find Roderick's medicine, and replace it with a poisoned bottle I will provide. But you must remain undetected. Whomever arranged this contract wants it to look like Roderick died from his illness, so discretion is essential. Attack no one. Be seen by no one. If you are detected, the poisoning will fail, and Roderick must be killed in some other manner. That will, of course, forfeit your bonus.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. Hello? Who's there? What's that?
Where are you?
I just don't know. Is the medicine sustaining Roger?
Rhetoric's fever's in check, unlike...
Faith, are you telling me we're supposed to rely on the good graces of the divine?
That medicine is keeping Roderick alive.
If it's a fight you want... It's a fight you'll get. Yes.
She was here a second ago.
I just don't know. Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life, or just postponing his death? How can he survive for so long with a fever so high?
Roderick's fever's in check, unlike your tongue. How can you think such a thing after all he's done for us?
Faith, are you telling me we're supposed to rely on the good graces of the divines to keep Roderick alive?
Then what would you propose? What more can we do? That medicine is keeping Roderick alive. For now, that's the best we can hope for.
I know patience, and I meant no disrespect. It's just that
As do we all, dear friend. Do not fear. I have been assured that the medicine will restore our Roderick to full health. But it will take some time.
Ah, so you infiltrated Fort Such, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. It pleases me greatly to offer you this reward and a well-earned bonus. Go now, rest. I'll have another contract ready whenever you are. So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house, and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. I see you have been speaking with Tanava. What he says is true. All our lives we have lived together in the shadows. We are eggmates, twins. We were taken at birth and given to the Dark Brotherhood. We returned to Black Marsh as shadow scales trained in the arts of stealth and murder. Together, we served our nation as spies and assassins, as all shadow scales do. When we came of age, we joined the family as one, and here we are. Each guest, at some point in the past, wronged their mysterious host. Now, he's hired us to exact his revenge. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
You again? I thought I'd made it clear. I haven't. I see this. I don't have all day. Hurry it up. You've got yourself a deal, idiot. You've got yourself a... You've got yourself a deal, idiot. You've made a good bit of gold. You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth. You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain. Just take your trinket, foul-smelling ape.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. Go, socialize. Talk to those...
The 6th guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Dovisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. The little dark elf? She seems a nice enough girl, but to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind. That's right. It's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. He's a Nord. Mead-swilling barbarians. All of them. He's a Nord. From what I gathered, he's a retired soldier. He's been all across the Empire fighting in various campaigns. Goodness, he's handsome. He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really. Oh, yes.
So here we
Maybe
all
we'll speak
are.
again later.
Certainly is a nice house.
So, Nord, if you find the gold, what will you spend it on? Wait, let me guess. A sleazy whore and a nice new battle axe, am I right? Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Oh, yes, Davizi Dran. She's a dark elf originally from Morrowind, or so I hear. I get the sense she doesn't like me very much. Matilde seems like an upstanding citizen of the Empire. She respects the law and recognizes the Legion as Tamriel's greatest defense against evil. Nels is a Nord, and like all Nords, he's a lawless barbarian with no respect for authority. I'm a Redguard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. Primo's a blue blood, a noble through and through. He thinks he's better than most people, and in most cases, he's right. All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not gonna find itself.
Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible.
Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible.
Oh, this is just horrible. Who could do such a thing? Who could kill a defenseless person in cold blood? Greed truly brings out the worst in people. I can't believe he's dead. Such a strong, handsome man. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Someone's been murdered. By Ismir's beard, I need a drink. I may not have liked the man, but I'm particularly troubled by his death. Neville was a capable fighter. Who could have killed him, and so quickly? You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Is that why someone invited us? I can't believe it's true. Not much to tell about me, really. I don't understand. You'd be smart to stay...
Did you hear? Someone has been murdered. Neville was strong, a soldier. If he was murdered, this does not bode well for the rest of us. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group.
Are you all right? This murder has us all on edge, I know.
Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible.
Primo is a young man of refinement. This murder must be quite a shock for him. Primo is... He's an obnoxious drunkard, I know. But I'm not sure if I see him as the murdering type. If you ask me, the Dark Elf is our killer. They're an evil and vengeful people, all of them. Yes? Oh, that's just the thing. Well, isn't that sweet of you? Well, isn't that sweet of you? For me, that will get you for me. Thanks. You're too kind. What a fool you are. I doubt it. That's really funny. I'm not impressed. You'd be smart to stay with the rest.
Someone's been murdered. The poor lass looks upset. But if she's anything like my daughter, she's tougher than she looks. She'll be all right. The old biddy seems flustered about the murder. But who isn't, right? Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back. I can't imagine someone like Primo has seen much death and suffering. This murder must be quite a shock to him. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go...
Did you hear? She seems very upset by the murder. I do hope she'll be all right. Something tells me the murder of one of the guests isn't going to stop Matilda from searching for the money. She strikes me as the greedy type. Nell seems just as unnerved as the rest of us that someone has been killed, but he seems to find solace in a bottle. Neville was strong, a soldier. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go...
Well, she does seem genuinely upset that someone's been killed. Not that I'm ruling her out as a suspect, mind you. I don't know what to make of all this, but I'm not sure I see Nils as a murderer. Primo seems kind of nice. I just can't imagine him killing anyone. I don't understand. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
So...
3 people murdered. I know I shouldn't go wandering off alone right now, but for the love of Ismir, I need a drink. I need to find some real spirits. I think I saw some mead down in the basement. I don't care if it's not safe. It's my nerves. I need to calm down. Where are you going?
Oh, thank goodness it's you, sweetie. Please don't wander too far away. I feel safe with you. One less dark elf in the world, and now there's one less person to find the gold. Where are you going? What are you doing? We need to keep our eyes on each other.
This house is a death trap. We're being killed off, one by one. You. What do you want? If you're looking for something to drink, I can't help you. It's mine. It's all mine. It's the only thing I have. You. What do you want? Oh!
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why. Fine. Play it that way. Let me give you some friendly advice. Glarther is crazy. Maybe harmless crazy, maybe not. Don't get involved with him. If he asks you to do anything strange, you come see me first. Got it? Or any of the town guard. Let us handle it.
Excuse me, brother. Can you spare a moment?
Of course.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets. Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract. One that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold greet. Do you recall the name Adamus Philida? The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task? Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever. The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is a magic arrow specifically enchanted to kill its target, in this case, Philida. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die, but it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, take the very finger from his corpse, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours. Adamus Philida will find no rest in retirement. No, his soul will endure a kind of eternal suffering known only to those who have angered Sithis. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Excuse me, brother. Can you spare a moment?
But of course. What troubles you?
So is it true about your latest contract? The girl's nanny was actually a Fighters Guild bodyguard?
By Sithis, what a night that was. Reminded me of the time you and I raided that traveling carnival. Ah, now that takes me back.
Remember, dear brother, I can't always be there to get you out of trouble.
Well, I...